Shy girl near the front said in a normal voice, 11. And we all realized why we stopped seeing Heather right before graduation. 10-year anniversary and you got an 11-year-old kid. Ow. Why would y'all give out an award like that at your reunion event? I feel like that is not transparently. Well, it is transparent. It's like a flex. It's like a diss to the person who had a kid young. That's not their, well, it is, but they already have a kid. They don't need to have it rubbed in much more. That's so sad. Damn, I think I need to extend this little window here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have given my computer the old fresh restart, which means any and everything is brand new, and I'm gonna need to get everything back to where it was. That's why I don't even have a thumbnail at the moment tonight, because I don't even have a Photoshop at the moment tonight. Ain't that crazy? Number 13. Oh man. The people who were supposed to plan our high school reunion dropped the ball, so I figured it wouldn't happen. But then, this other dude from our high school stepped up to plan it. He was in a graduate program and also working part-time at a banquet hall. He said that his boss would give us the banquet hall space for free. It was a really nice gesture, and he seemed really into it. He had been miserable in high school, grumpy, sullen, unpleasant, mean to other people. He came out in college, so maybe the weight of having to keep it secret was part of why he was so unpleasant. Maybe he'd be more fun now. I was working a shit job and had no savings at the time, so I was neither interested in having my former classmates pity me, nor was I gunning to shell out a lot of money to attend. Plus, my shitty ex might be there, and that didn't feel worth it. The organizer made a Facebook event and asked people to Venmo him the cost of admission prior to attending. He wanted something like $15 to $20 a head. I can't remember. Anyway, it didn't really feel like it was worth paying for. Maybe if there would be some drinks included or something, I'd go for an hour. I sent him a private message asking, what the admissions ticket covered. Drinks? The space was free after all. He posted publicly on Facebook that if the cost of admission was too steep, message me and we can work out some financial aid. What? I then publicly posted, asking what the admission cost covered. No response. Other people asked too. He said it would go towards having a bartender and server dedicated to the event space, as well as towards food. Okay. Folks, he was the server. My friend showed up, having not yet paid him, and he barred her entry. The people who had paid the admission cost showed up to an empty banquet hall, were given a menu by their former classmate, and told to order their own food and drink from him. He pocketed the admission ticket money as his fee, and after an hour he brought out one grocery store sheet cake for 75 people to share. That was it. Why did y'all let this man hustle you? Y'all could have beat his ass. What he gonna do? Report the entire class of 19 bingity bong? What the fuck? Beat his ass. Y'all gonna let this dude hustle you 10 years in the future? Wow. Nah, man. Y'all gotta stand up for yourself. You just can't do that. Because if it was already shifty to begin with. No, that's when you demand your money back. He's still there. Do you get what I'm saying? He didn't come out you know, on a motorcross bike and then throw the fucking cake onto the table. You know, when he put that cake down, you and plenty of other men should have been like, where's the rest of it? You know, is this just for all of us? I don't understand. It makes for a fun story, but certainly, boy, every friggin', you know, tell me if the audio is correct tonight as well, guys, because, you know, it might as well be a new setup. This is a new computer, everything, you know. The computer isn't new, but, you know, I reinstalled fresh, so it might as well just be a blank slate. Oh boy, number 12. It's been a decade since I finished school. I see an old classmate sometimes when he does maintenance work in my apartment block. About a year ago, he asked if I was going to the reunion, organized by some of our classmates. I said no, because I couldn't think of anything worse, and also hadn't been invited. When I saw him 6 months later, I asked him how the reunion was, and he exasperatedly explained that it had been a real shit show. The mean girls had started planning it together. Can y'all imagine? Y'all ain't got a good man. Y'all don't have anything going on in your voice. Life. Sorry, I read Banal Vulgarian's comment, and it just, you know, crossed my brain. Banal says, Cyael, sounds like your voice is only on the left audio channel. What? Excuse me? What? All right, guys, what? I don't know where to begin with an issue like that. What the hell? Oh boy. Let me try. See, the terrifying thing about all this bullshit is, like, Windows tries so hard to do all of this garbage when in reality device properties. Okay, so oh boy. Did I make it too loud? Jesus Christ. Listen. Levels. Advanced. Properties. Change driver details. See, the thing is, normally I'd have access to the sample rate to see if I could change that. Oh man, guys, what's the problem? Is it too loud or not loud enough? And is it still only coming through one ear? What a ridiculous issue to have. Settings. Audio. The sound level is good, but it's still only going through one ear. What the hell? I'm going to try perhaps unplugging this very quick. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Let me try unplugging this really quick. Okay, so I'm back here, and I can see that I am not as loud as I was before. Is it coming through both ears now? Hello? Yo, I'm in the mic options. I'm just letting you know that the one thing that I would go to is is it's not like allowing me into it. I don't know how to describe that other than to say I see the sample rate, which is what I want to change to see if it allows me to really mess around, but it's not really changing anything. Seraphin says, are you recording from the bathroom? I'm guessing that's your idea of a joke. Well, considering you don't know your right from your left, we have a problem, don't we? So look, bro, now I sound far away, you know, because I know it's not something that I'm going to try this, which is to mess with the audio via OBS. If I do this, does it sound like I'm completely in the right ear now? Because the thing about the monitors that I can read on my actual device and on the, wait a damn minute. I mean, it really doesn't get any stupider than this. I mean, only coming through one channel. How about here? It's crazy. I think it's something that I can only change later by messing with the channels, you know? And it won't let me do that right now. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I feel like it's only receiving me on a certain Jesus. You know, I tested shit off stream and everything seemed fine, but of course when I follow through with the stream, we have issues now. What sucks is normally I could just switch it for the most part. Like say I switched it to something else. So, give me a second. This is so awful. What's funny is I think I'm going through another microphone right now and I can hear that both I can see that both of those things are firing like it's fucking normal. I hate this so much. And there's like properly nothing I can do about it. So look, the tragedy of all of this is that until I'm off stream, I will not be allowed via the computer to really manipulate any of the audio options here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man, sound properties didn't used to be fucking hard to get into, but now with Windows 10 and how it likes to be, this is a fresh installation of Windows 10. The device properties sure as hell are not what the fuck they used to be. And that's fine, you know, do your own thing. It's just so AIDS, everything is freaking whack. I'm not an old man either, it's like some of these things are deliberately hidden. Why the hell should it be hard? I'm not like, if I could share screens with you, it's just so stupid. Like if I right click the fucking speaker and say open sound settings, it opens a screen where it's like, okay, you want to manage the sound devices? I'm like, bitch, why the fuck would I right click it and say that otherwise? So I'm looking at my microphone and it says device properties, so I click that. I get into a page, like I almost want to show this to you. When I click device properties, let me show y'all what shit comes up right now. Like, this is hilarious. Is this the one? Nope. I guess it won't show you that one. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly though, what it is like, it's a device properties and it says microphone, and then it says, would you like to rename this device? And I'm like, no. And then it has a volume slider, and then it says related settings, and it says additional device properties. So if you click that, you get what you would normally get to come up with the sound properties, which is what I was looking for when I right clicked like 7 steps ago. And I'm looking at the channel. Let's call it the format that this is coming out in. It's in 24-bit 44100HZ, and I want to just push that to the next level. But it's not allowing me to do that. So we'll worry about it off stream, I guess. I am horrified that I wasted this amount of time trying to get this stupid thing done. It truly is ridiculous. And I don't know where to begin about being angry about it, but I guess that's how things go. Normally I would try to add another audio output device. You really would not. It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. It's coming through only one fucking... Let it go. Let it go. So as we continue with this list, I apologize. The dude went to the reunion, and he said that the Mean Girls planned it together. They fell out and then started planning their own thing. So there were 4 shitty, tiny, awkward parties, and everyone was confused. These girls got into it with each other and decided they were going to try to throw their own reunion, independent of the other people involved. Okay. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that this strange situation is what's unfolding, because I mean, wait a minute. Are you guys hearing the audio, like the music? Hearing the audio, like the music? How it goes. Shit. New computer blues. Jesus hell. Rolling up this list, we're finally making it past this entry to number 10. Not so much at, but before. 10-year reunion for my Largish school. Largish, huh? Would that be how you spell largest for real? I'm actually bothered enough to look it up. Forgive me. Largish. There it is. Man, that does not seem like the type of word that I would be familiar with, but there it is. So, largish school. We had around 500 graduates that year. The people for the reunion to take place, it's going to be around Thanksgiving weekend. To help for the expense, we raffled tickets, and they were sent out to the entire class to sell. The reunion did not happen. Well, I feel like this is the best case scenario, man. This isn't really a horror story. This is, in my opinion, one of the best case scenarios. Because this is kind of stupid. You know what I mean? I'm seeing such strange peaking on the microphone that I'm not sure what to believe. Is it my breath that's making that shit happen? Goddamn. Bruh. Let me stop. Let's just continue with this list. Holy shit. Holy shit. Number 9, alright. Sorry, I saw the phrase someone told me, and my brain wanted to turn it to somebody told me. Because it's close to this song. Let's not go there. Someone told me, you're not a failure, just be yourself. So when I went and proudly told them that I was doing these, 9 to 5 or $9.25 an hour job, going back to school, having gotten life together in rehab and back on track, I was proud. They all pitied me, and one dude tried to give me money. It made me feel bad about my current progress. I hate people. Oh my god. These are adorable. Like, what a list topic. Number 8. It wasn't really bad, just odd. A guy came with full Kiss style makeup on, white face, black shapes around his eyes and lips. We were too awkward and polite to mention it, so everyone just chatted with him as though it was completely normal to turn up like that. I feel like you guys may have ruined it for him. Like the whole thing that he did was for, a reaction. And instead, you're not even gonna give him the... I'm sure there are amazing pictures to be taken, though. I wonder how long that guy's tongue was. Number 7. Didn't happen to me, but I had this friend who got someone pregnant back in the day. She kept the kid. Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, at least that's working. Guys, did you hear that audio? When the notification came in? Because I'm not sure that what I'm monitoring is actually going through the speakers for the stream. You guys should be hearing everything that I hear. But, I'm hearing myself in 2 ears. And I don't think that's what you guys are hearing. Normally I just Google this shit. Let's see. Microphone output 1 ear OBS. Mic audio only in the left ear. Right click on your audio source and then go to advanced properties. One of the toggle boxes says down mix to mono. Bitch, I don't see no toggle boxes, baby. I only see the sync offsets. You see? There's a checkbox next to the monos. But what if I were to check the box since it isn't checked and see if it has the opposite effect? Hello? Oh boy. when things are broken, but they believe that they're fixed. So you have to break it to fix it. The monitor says the opposite of what it said before. So even though this is wrong, I know that it's right. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And knowing the way that computers work, when I shut this motherfucker down and start it up again, we're gonna have the same fucking problem. But at the very least, I'll just know that I need to undo what I did just now, and we'll be good. A problem that only took 1,000 years for us to solve together. How cool. How sensual. I know it just sends like a shiver running down your spine. It's so hot. But also, I don't think you guys hear me as well as I hear myself, so you know what I'm talking about. Pandaren says kind of like hitting a TV to get it to work. I don't know if I like that analogy. I'd say it's kind of like hitting a woman. I'm sorry, I just had to. I'm trying to stop, you know? I'm trying to stop saying stuff to catch my brain off guard, you know? But I gotta let it slip out fast to try to pull the rug from under my own stupidity here. So that doesn't even work. It's not funny. There's this dude who's a games journalist named Jason Schreier, and he left Kotaku today. The real question is where he's gonna go now. Is he gonna go work for the New York Times or some bullshit like that? This dude is like the most like easily triggered motherfucker on the internet, dude. One thing y'all need to know is if you ever get into it in a capacity online where you're actually a figure as far as influence is concerned, and I'm not talking about thoughting it up or just showing your dick or your boobies out and now you got a following or something. I'm talking about when people are going to see the way that you interact with other people. The one thing you need to know is you can't show that you're bothered. It's very important that if you get into it, you make damn sure that you do not grant people the capacity to emotionally provoke you. Like, yeah, we all like to have our little outbursts, have our little rants, get up on our soapbox, you know, let off some steam, let it be an outlet, motherfucker, piece of shit, dirty mother punk ass bitch, licking my balls, you know what I mean? I let myself rage in Overwatch. Those were the days. Those were the days. But the comedy is you can't just make it so obvious people are getting under your skin. And like Jason Schreier really did do that. He blocked me and he blocked countless other people that would raise not like, you know, death threats and all kind of like re-explosions that you typically associate with gamers. It was like genuine, well thought out points in the way of conversation, baby. Sometimes people would retweet things that he himself has said that are in stark contradiction of the shit that he's about right now. And it's not like month-old tweets or something. It's like a couple of days ago. And this dude would just be like, I'm blocking you. And I was like, all right, Jason Schreier, with your old ass receding hairline, have a motherfucker. With your fucking Homer Simpson hair trying to, you know. The worst part is, because he's Jewish, everybody goes there. You can't do that. Don't just go for the Jew style. Jew style's a really cool dance, guys. Number 6, all right? Man, bullet points in an entry. And there were already like dash points. My God. This dude's running the gamut. Where are the parentheses? How could he resist? Oh, there's one. Yeah. Can I get some apostrophes? Jesus hell. Do I have to read past that? Yo, is this the edit? What the fuck? My 10-year reunion killed itself before it could happen. Well, I saw the word kill before I even started reading, and I thought it was going to be a lot more gnarly than what happened. You know, this could have been cool, but instead y'all had to ruin it. Anyway, my 10-year reunion, 10-year reunion ruined itself before it could ever get off the ground. Turns out that our class president, who was traditionally in charge of organizing, took a hard turn into a footloose character after high school. The fuck does this mean? What does this mean? Do these words have meaning in this sequence to you? You have rendered us fucking robots trying to figure out the meaning. And we can't find it here, so we have to go to other people. We have to go on a pilgrimage across the internet now. What does it mean when people use words like this? Help us. Fucking short-circuiting over here. Originally said that she took a hard turn for evangelical. Several commenters objected to me lumping this brand of crazy into evangelism. Imagine a world where comments on a Reddit post make you go back retroactively and edit the post so that the comments that people levied at you, they're satiated. You think you're gonna please some of these motherfuckers? How dare you? I'm editing right now. I'm sorry. I support you on OnlyFans. If that's what you want to do with your life. Do I have to? No. Highlights of her event planning include no alcohol allowed. Oh my god. A few classmates in a reasonably successful band offered to play for free. She was adamant that there would be no music or dancing. Sounds Amish as fuck. Sounds Amish as fuck, baby. You think we're mixing up some kind of devil's gathering of the devil? Plus ones were to be spouses only. Oh, two guys happily told her that they'd bring their husbands, and she kicked them both from the Facebook page. Why does she have the power to do that? Yo, the venue was the high school soccer field in Iowa. Ooh, there's the problem right there. We were welcome to bring our own chairs. A few people offered to bring beanbags and similar games. She said no, because it would make the reunion too much like tailgating. Suggested entertainment was a guided tour of the school, which had undergone zero change since we graduated. Catering was from Hy-Vee, which is a grocery store. Their food is actually okay, but the tickets were $60? How many people? And you know what the sad part is? Odds are a bunch of the people that went to your bitch ass class in high school, what they got going on right now is the belief that they gonna get rich quick. Whether that's through a scheme of the Ponzi or pyramid variety. Maybe they're in the middle of selling knives or some bullshit like this. Everybody got to do what they got to do to get by, man. But it's another thing when you're trying to pull people into your bullshit so that hopefully they can be the steps below you to elevate you, and you can definitely have something to show for yourself. This is the second time that we've seen this now, where somebody's trying to hustle their former classmates out of their hard-earned money by saying, oh, you need to pay this cover. There go a cake, eat it up. Eat that cake. Some people can't get their story straight, says Pandaren. I can't get my stories bent enough. I'm trying to make really gay stories for the internet. That's the only way people will love me. You know? The gay people, anyway. Hey, gay people. Hey, gay people. I support that. Number 5. One guy had made not one, but 2 fortunes and had a net worth of well over 100 million by our 20th reunion. Y'all showing up at like 20th reunions. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all, niggas? What's wrong with y'all? He'd already retired on our class, so he showed up to flex, really. Why you showing up to be in the midst of these dirty commoners, all right? Show up as a astronaut millionaire, yeah. He'd already retired. On our Classmate update bulletin, he listed his occupation as unemployed and unemployable as a bit of a gag. Some of the well-meaning but clueless types sought him out to offer encouragement and tips on how to find work. Kind of funny. but also kind of lame. What happened to all the threads where people would be all like, so I'm walking down the stairs with my infant baby in my hands? You know what I'm talking about? You already know. Dia, tell me right now what the title of a list that I can make right now, and we could call the theme of the list is going to be like, you finish the story or some shit like this. Or here's probably the title right here. It's probably pretty good. Right off the top of my head. You know where this is going. You know what I'm talking? Yep. You know where this is going stories. Right? So I went over to my friend's house, and her dad was up all night. So I just had this feeling I better not go to sleep. And then in the middle of the night, I heard the sorry, that's the floorboards, but I can't make noise as well. That's how good of a character performer I am. I can make these noises amazingly, but in the character, they can't make the noise, so I make the noise bad because they can't make the noise amazing. You know what I'm saying? So on top of that, all right, it has to do with puppets. Should I go that far? Where I actually make it so that some of the stories you don't see it coming? I think that's excessive. Just Shyamalan every entry for no reason. It's just like, but actually though, the baby was like, please don't do this. The baby talked. The baby told me not to walk down the stairs with him. Okay. I'm glad that that's over. As we continue up this list, here we are at number 4. Damn! We made it that far? I'm pretty impressive. You're welcome, everybody. Look how fast we made it through this list. I would say that we wasted more time trying to get my mic working adequately than we, well, it wasn't my fault. It was OBS's fault. And, how can you blame it? I downloaded it for the first time in forever. And it's not even like a new version. It's just a clean version. Clean as a whistle. Much like this computer that's running so efficiently. Ooh, boy, I could just sit and watch the task manager all fucking night. This is what you should have been running like forever. Who knows what was going on with that old build? But something was going on. I was in regedit, via the run command, and some things were missing. Quarantine. Oh, God. I meant that as it pertained to the computer, and I can't even say that on the internet without YouTube giving me the zots. Okay. Number 4. Someone I knew from high school tried to arrange an unofficial reunion as the school wait.
They need to go back.
Yeah, that's the thought. That's the joke, Dia. Is when you see them say that, bitch, sound like you need a school reunion. You know what I'm talking about?
You should have read it as someone I knew from school tried to arrange an unofficial reunion as the school weren't going to do one.
Oh wait, is that your bumpkin accent?
Yes.
It's so bad, Dia.
Yours are much worse.
Hey, that's the point. It's supposed to be real bad. Let me get that bumpkin out. Hold on here. Okay. Someone I knew from school tried to arrange an unofficial reunion.
You go too hard.
As the school weren't gonna do one. They weren't gonna do it. It kind of sounds right when I say it like that now. Wait a minute. The school weren't gonna do it. Damn. Linda, don't make that face like it's offensive to people you know or something. Come on. Wait a minute. There's a long strand of hair down there. Oh my God. This isn't my hair. What the fuck?
Look, more often than not, I'm covered in your hair.
He was socially inept. So would say and do odd things which people picked up on a lot. But his heart was always in the right place. He went to a lot of effort, but very few people responded at all. Those that did mostly made snide comments about the event behind their back, like dissing the location, etc. Some made fun of him personally too, as he was doing some admittedly odd organizing. I'm guessing OTT stands for over the top. I just don't see that acronym often. Sorry. Close to the event, he cancels and blows up, sending everyone a justified message about how they can all go suck eggs. And he was just trying to do something nice and wanted to catch up with people. That was received with more snide remarks too. He died unexpectedly just a few months later. What a life, you know what I mean? What a life. Can you imagine? This guy wants to do something nice and then it blows up on him. Better he had fucked everybody out of their money, right? At least then they'd respect his game. You know, I gotta respect that. As opposed to like, hey, can you guys just I want to do this nice thing. Get a load of this fucking nerd. Nerd. I just want it to be nice. Do you guys like card games? Fucking oh my god. Do you need some fucking dice, nerd? Do you want me to be your dungeon master? Well, I just wanted to cater to anybody and what they may like to do. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I spent 3 hours in the bathroom brushing my teeth because I was scared. I was scared that my breath would be bad. Nerd! This 2-part bullshit's gotta stop. You fucking nerd. Get a load of this guy, he brushes his teeth. So dumb. Okay.
You should have just said Magic the Gathering and been done with it.
Magic the Gathering? No, it's gotta be full Dungeons and Dragons for real. Oh.
Dungeons and Dragons is cool.
Yo, what? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. It's okay. Here we go. Let's just finish this. Number 3 is deleted. Good stuff. Must be nice. Another entry deleted. Oh no. Mods didn't want us to read it. What do we have here? There was this girl that was pretty weird in high school. She had a crush on my friend. Say no more. Your friend is even weirder. My friend was awful to her and made fun of her constantly. It's getting towards the end and everyone is a little buzz. He says, I'm going to go apologize to her. I said, don't do it, man. Sure, it'll make you feel better, but for her, it's probably just bringing up bad memories. Anyway, he goes up to her and apologizes. She gives him a big hug, thanks him, and says, I know where your grandmother's gravestone is. I visit it from time to time. He yells, what the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking creep? And then storms off. It was surreal. If you want to be my lover, you gotta visit my grandma's gravestone. Bitch, I had the last laugh. I shit on your ancestry. Somebody's gotta whine it all around. Why do I flex on y'all by, Spice Girlin'? Yeah, I don't know shit about that. That's like 50 years ago now.
Well, before my time.
It's funny because there's a lyric in there that actually says, now don't be wasting my precious time. And, I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. I apologize. So, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And that's to get to number 2. Okay. Some girl confessed to cheating on her high school sweetheart. Thinking enough time had passed, it wouldn't bother him. She thought wrong. Guys. So you think they were together, right? Still. They were together still and had been together from high school. And at that time, she cheated. But now she felt I guess it was okay to just be honest about that. Thinking enough time had passed.
They continued with the story.
The edit says, since this is so well received, I'll add some details here. They're all in one place. The reunion was 10 years later. The two of them hadn't seen each other in years. Okay, who gives a fuck? As far as I know, they broke up shortly after high school. After she broke the news, somewhat nonchalantly as well, the guy flipped out and slapped her? Bitch, how you leave that out the story? How do you leave that out the story? People writing this just fucking crazy? I think he's lying. I think he's just embellishing it to make it juicier. Because he wants even more upvotes now. What you mean he slapped her and that wasn't pertinent enough for you to put in the... You know...
Because they were asking high school reunion stories, not about how some person broke up with another.
The story is, Dia, that this bitch said, back when we dated in high school, I cheated on you. And even though it was 10 years later, the dude slapped her. That's the story. Man, this dude slapped a bitch. That's the story. Girl.
No. I think they mean it as when they found out, which was during high school, because that's when they broke up. And that was the reason they broke up, was because she cheated on him. That's when that happened. So it was 10 years prior to them going to this thing.
I'm aware chronologically of when it went down. What I'm saying is, in this initial entry, the dude recollecting the series of events should have initially said a girl got slapped by her ex-boyfriend from high school 10 years prior, when she, at the reunion, admitted that 10 years prior she cheated on him. A bitch got slapped. A bitch got slapped.
Okay, continue.
Bruh. She ran away, at which point he broke down and said something about wasting his high school years and left. Everybody was just fine with this dude slapping the shit out this bitch. We managed to have a good time even after all of that, though, which was nice.
Wait, now I'm confused. Maybe you were right and they did just confess that shit in the reunion? That makes no sense.
What are you talking about? You don't understand what happened here? Let me tell you what happened here, okay? Let me put it in terms you and I can understand. Imagine you and I dated in high school, and we're not together now. And now is a reunion that we're having 10 years after high school. You come to me while we're both at the reunion and you say, man, I remember when we dated in high school. You know I cheated on you back then? I slap you right now at the reunion. That's what happened in this story. Now, I don't give a shit about that happening. What I think is ridiculous is that this dude was telling a story, and here's how he phrased the story. Some girl confessed to cheating on her boyfriend at the reunion. She thought it wouldn't bother him, but it did though. Now, why wouldn't you say the dude slapped a bitch? That's the story. But instead, it did bother him? You know, how many ways can that have been taken? You know, I'm not alright with the fact that you were not loyal to me at the time, but what can I do? It was 10 years ago. What can I do? Fuck this entry.
Number 1.
And all I think when I see Bob anyway is Animal Crossing Bob. This dude also spelled school without the H. So it's like cool with an S in front of it. Yeah, that's where he need to stay in it. I like how everybody was like confused shit. Number 1 on this list, my sister and my now husband and I were all in the same graduating class. Plus my husband's best friend. Best friend's name is something like John Smith, very common. He was very popular in high school, super nice guy. Stood out in a crowd. If you didn't know him, you certainly knew of him, even in a massive school. The 20-year reunion rolls around. My sister is the only one who wants to go. She called right after, very upset. Apparently, there was a huge memorial wall for John Smith, who had just died. And none of us knew. Awful. My husband was like, huh, but we just saw him. called him up and he was like, "Hey dude, are you dead?" "No, not dead." "Surprised, but not dead." Anyway, it turned out it was a much less popular other John Smith. And he was the one who died. They made a lovely memorial for the wrong guy who was forgotten totally. We still run into people to this day and see him, who see him and are like, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be dead?" You're telling me they made the memorial for the wrong guy?
That's so sad. They knew that a guy with the same name died, so they automatically thought that it was that guy.
When I heard that OnlyFans song earlier, I wanted to like sing it, but it's too edgy. I get in trouble. Whatever it takes to get the message out. We got people washing their hands. Is this like a happy freak out or something? Oh my god, what is happening? They really out here dancing with this casket again. I want the African one. Is there a real body in there, you think?
Maybe. In some cultures they do throw parties during...
No, I'm well aware. I'm just saying. YNK 666. That is a chosen. Oh no. I don't have my instance. Oh no. How would it go? Would it just be my instance / Cyael? Oh fuck. Oh my god. You guys, I may have lost this page. What do I do? What do I say? Oh, son of a bitch. Well, thank you, Mom. Can't believe this. Well, I have the golf clap. Yeah. And then I can just type in smoke weed, right? And then I'll have that one.
Smoke weed every day.
Nice. Huh?
350.
What if I write tree fiddy? Is that what I named it?
What's tree fitty?
$3.50.
Tree fitty. Tree fitty.
That's literally mine. How can I access my own soundboard? Ooh, it's profile. Excellent. I found it, including all of my hamburger. And the dramatic boom. Nice. Nice. Someone says it's interesting public health outreach campaign. Wash your hands or die from the virus. Okay. Well, that's I think the funny thing about this is I believe the people in this thread probably have no idea about the meme, which is sad. But I guess it is what it is. I just wanted I wanted that thing to be loaded, I suppose.
This isn't social distancing in Southport, is it? This isn't what social distancing is in Southport.
Oh my god.
It's against the law.
Go on.
It's against the
No,
law.
I know my law.
I know my law.
Yeah, because I go to student. I'm a university student who's doing law.
I've just
So I know it.
business.
Well, good for you.
It's against
Can
the
you
law.
stand 2 meters away from
Can I
me?
please have the police here as soon as possible, as this there is actually recording me. I'm underage children. He's actually recording underage children.
I'm trying to get attacked here.
You're not trying to get attacked.
No, they're trying to look
You're
at it.
recording me and my
Yeah,
children.
because
It's
you're
against the law.
harassing this lady. And
How
this isn't
bored are you
social
guys?
distancing. And we've got a pisshead.
Damn, that girl can scuttle real fast. You saw how quick she was like crabbing out there? Holy shit. She was like, you know what I mean? Wait, watch her.
You're not trying to get attacked.
Watch the background of the shot.
Recording me and my children.
because
Watch.
You're
on.
harassing this lady, and this isn't social distancing. And we've got a
Oh shit, she should play football. You're harassing this lady. These are my children.
pisshead here. Look at it.
Look at it.
This is Southport.
I know, yeah, it's against the law.
Look. Why do people care? What makes you stop? Is he blocking where you're trying to go? You just don't like that your kids are getting recorded? Bitch, your kids are always getting recorded. If this dude whips his thing out, that'd be one thing. Fuck him up. But, you know, if he's just standing there recording, talking about, this isn't social distancing, is it? You gonna get into an argument? Oh no, my law! Just dying to argue. People are so lonely. Don't let it happen to you guys, okay? Find a fucking hobby right now. You know what I'm talking about? See, a lot of people like me who were just loving the life before it became a necessity. I don't know. Feels like things are suddenly coming up Millhouse, huh? I love you guys. Linda's saying Final Fantasy VII gameplay tonight, Cyael. If I can wake up before it's like, you know, sunrise, that's my problem. You know, there's a song by Norah Jones called Sunrise. Look it up. It's pretty cute. Sunrise, sunrise. Feels like morning in your eyes. But the clock's held 9:15 for hours. I believe those are the lyrics. Sunrise, sunrise. Some bullshit like that. But I like the part where she's like, and I say, ooh. What the hell?
Honk Honk X2.
Damn, YNK.
Honk honk.
Honk honk times 2. You can't handle. You know how loud that's gonna be? Honk honk. Damn. Honk honk. See what I mean? You weren't even prepared for that.
Again.
And that's the kind of thing where, like, you don't want to be, you know, taken aback or off guard when that comes. Honk honk. Honk honk. Okay. All right. I'm Chris Hansen.
I'm Chris Hansen.
I'm sorry. These buttons are really stupid.
Oh, the bar isn't at the bottom.
Huh? Oh no, there are tons of things that aren't there. The ticker's not there. I usually have a splash image that says my name at the bottom left. I've usually been using that little animated dude drinking the soda. That's not there. Ticker's not there. Goal's not there. There are a couple of other things that aren't there, but you'd have to be very ingenious to get them to trigger to see that they're not there. The tip jar isn't there, you know. But I did get the 2 windows that I need. I did get the Streamlabs notifications. Put the boss thing up there, and I got the little wiggly little gif. But YNK as the boss now. Man, YNK. I'm kind of jealous of his setup out there. You know? I often keep thinking the only thing that would make this whole ceiling of the bunker better. You know? None of you will know about my Pokeballs. Why does Norah Jones look so weird here? She looks like... Can I say it?
What?
Look at her and ask. Look at her and ask within yourself if you know what I'm thinking. What do I think she looks? You want to say it on 3?
I don't know what you're thinking. I don't see anything wrong with her.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with her, but she looks a little blank. Now, you don't have to guess anything, but what I want you to do is guess what you believe. Wait a minute. I want you to guess what you believe I'm thinking. Okay?
Okay.
Are you going to do it?
I guess so.
All right, here it is. On 3. 1, 2, inbred.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm gonna say spaced out or something. I don't know.
No. She looks just a little inbred.
Why? How?
When you know, you know.
Oh, whatever.
If you know what inbred looks like, you know you'll see it in the eyes of a grayback wolf.
To be honest with you, she has a Kristen Stewart blank look.
Look, it's just she's being caught in the middle of singing in her song. We don't have to be so critical. I was just saying that in this moment, she did look a little imbriggledy brabbles. You know what I mean? Where's the and I say who part? And I say... No. Wait. Come on. Damn it. Through another day. Wait, there it is. There. Whoa. Them harmonies too. Ooh, and I said, ooh, ooh. Well, she looks good there. Less inbred, for sure. More girl next door. She's got pretty nice lips for a white girl. Probably not white. Where do you think she's from?
She looks Caucasian to me.
Ah, nah. She's too interesting. Man, you're gonna get in trouble for saying stuff like this, Cyael. I am not implying that white women aren't interesting. Woo! You guys have it all in all the right places. Ladies. Nora Jones, where do you think she's from? Let's play some bets. Nora Jones. Heritage. Born in New York City. Who is she the child of? Her mother? Father, or the Indian half of her heritage? She's half Indian. She's half Indian. There it is. Now, I can kind of see that. Can't you? What do you mean? See, when you're told, you can see it. Not like Punjabi, in like hardcore, you know what I'm talking about?
I know that there are some light-skinned Indians, yes.
Whoa, what? I'm not talking about the lightness or the darkness. I'm just saying, you're saying like on a scale from 1 to curry. I'm not bringing it to that.
What?
Okay?
No, I'm just saying that just like Mexicans come in all colors.
Silhouetted girl, did you know that she was half Indian? Or did you just look it up? I never thought that we'd be talking about Nora Jones and somebody actually have something to hit me back with. Such a random thing. Did that song really just like arrive on my mind? YNK says halfy. Yeah, man.
I mean,
He knows what's up.
She's pretty, but if you had told me that she was half Indian, like, I don't know.
I don't want anybody to leave this under the impression that I don't think that Nora Jones, especially I guess when those photographs were taken, is beautiful. I just believe that one freeze frame, much like if we all tried to take a really weird picture, could come off looking a little downs with the sickness. You laughed?
No.
Come on, Dia. Huh?
I said I huffed. I
And
don't like those kinds of comments. You know that better than anyone.
oh, Dia, but it doesn't change that exists. It's not a joke
Yes.
at their expense. It's just saying, they have a look, and some people can, unfortunately, blah 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 that look. Why is anything in this wallet? That's intriguing. You're like narrating things you're picking up now. End this list, guys. Hope you have a wonderful, downs with the sickness. That's not a little funny, Dia. You can't get triggered like that. That's not fair. That's not fair to me.
I'm triggered. I'm just saying I don't particularly like those types of comments.
What if I build you into a chocolate cake? Will you be happy with me then?
Build me to a chocolate cake.
Into a chocolate cake.
No.
You could eat your way out. No?
I'm trying to lose weight, not gain it.
Loose it? My baby. What are you gonna do, Marshmallow?
You making fun of my damn lisp?
What? It's not, you don't have a, I'm over it. I'm over this. You guys have a great night. Drama in Michigan after a protest in the state's capital against the stay-at-home order. Yeah, we saw all those masked gunmen in the streets. So what I love is that they were mad because they didn't want to be told to stay home, but many of them also had the sense to keep the damn masks on. So it's like, why do you need that mask? Oh wait, because of the reason that they're telling you to stay your happy asses at the fuck home. So your brain understands it, but your body needs to just rebel against it. No, Mom and Dad, I mean Mayor and Governor, we're gonna do...
If anything, it makes me wonder.
I'm just kidding. I have no handle on what's going on in Michigan, so I have no fucking idea the complexities or the ins and outs of what may or may not be going on out there. It just seems stupid from a outside perspective. So, I mean, if you had the choice, do or don't go out for right now. I mean, You know?
They're going to kill us all.
When you've had enough shoplifters. Hey! You know, if this was uploaded to the internet like 20 years ago, it would be to like the Requiem of a Dream theme. And it would be in like slow motion. And then you go down to the next post and it'd be like anime. Maybe even SpongeBob too. But it would be like to, you know, it'd be like to some Linkin Park track. I can't feel what you did before. Don't turn your back on me. Come closer. I need people to stop Corona so I can get back to staying inside and playing video games without the rest of my family in the house. They're cramping your style, huh? That's not all right. For anybody else who has to share things with people who may or may not deserve it, I'm sorry about it. I want you guys to have an amazing night. I want you guys to remember, you know, don't go to a reunion and smack anybody. That's just so ridiculous. Come on now. I wish you the best. I hope you take it easy. And I almost clicked that. It said teasing in public. It is from a subreddit that seems pretty naughty. Jesus Christ, man. You gotta be careful on that ass. All right, see you guys later. I will definitely have everything fixed by the next stream. Happy me on my new wiped computer. It's definitely working much, much better. I hope that you guys find things that work better. What a drawn out goodbye. I love you. Have a great night. Shout out to YNK. Baller. Straight baller. Take it easy, my man. You're amazing.